When people come in after an affair, there's 3 phases of recovery. The first is the crisis. And in the crisis phase is usually when there are a lot of emotions. They've just discovered or disclosed the affair, and they're coming in very volatile. And so it's important to just establish some safety or some rules, making sure there's no domestic violence or suicidal feelings. Everyone has a place to sleep. The kids are safe. You really want to assess for comorbidity, like is there a lot of substance abuse or addiction, like make sure everything is stable. So everyone is in pain, and the betrayal can be very traumatic. So you want to tell people, don't decide if you're going to stay or go in the relationship. Don't decide you're going to end your marriage. Let's wait until the crisis period is over. Close their exits for a finite period of time, but they don't necessarily have to end the affair, or like I'm not in charge of whether they do that. They have to make that decision. But closing the exits might be anything that they do that avoids being in the relationship. So I'd say close the exits for like the next 3 or 6 weeks, and then let's reevaluate at the end of that time and see where you're at. Because I think you have to put all your energy into the therapy and see what it's going to feel like. Because exits can be an affair, but they can also be overworking or over focusing on the children, or anything you're doing to avoid. And so we want to make sure that there's no major decisions yet. So don't move out, don't end the marriage, don't get divorced. Like, let's just wait. And also during this time, we want to normalize that people sometimes are having more sex than ever before, even though they're in the crisis. So they have sex for comfort, or because they have seen each other in a different way. Like after an affair, they might say, "Who are you? I don't even know you. And how does this other person been attracted to you?" And so there's sometimes a new erotic energy that doesn't usually last, but they do have that sometimes excitement that they're embarrassed to talk about. Sometimes what also happens in the animal kingdom, it's what's called reclaiming sex. So you start having more sex because it's a way to keep the competitors away from your partner. You see that a lot in birds and other animals. When there's competitive mates going on, more sex between, and sometimes that happens after. And so that mate guarding behavior can last for a little while, usually goes away by the time we get to the second stage. Sometimes people have sex to connect, but they don't want their partner to think that means they forgive them. So you try to let them know that it's fine to connect, but without reading too much into the meaning of it. People can not be angry about it. Consider that the relationship will continue to be volatile, and it's the destabilization of that sometimes increases sexual desire between them. Attraction happens in the space in between us, and so sometimes a new distance creates more longing, even though it may not be permanent.